Welcome to day 8 of my 15-day solo parent road trip. Hi, my name is Laura. I am a homeschool mom of 3 and a 10-year veteran of the travel industry. Today we are at Arches National Park in Moab, Utah. We woke up bright and early at our hotel and had a full breakfast. Got to the park by about 7:30 a.m. and we headed straight to the back of the park. This area is called Devil's Garden, and we first hiked to the landscape arch. I think it is the largest arch in the park. Then we did 2 other nearby arches, Pine Tree Arch and Tunnel Arch. We are visiting on a Saturday in June, and I was a little worried about it being crowded, but overall there was very few crowds in the park. Next up is the Skyline Arch. I really liked this one because it was a small parking area on the side of the road. You could see the arch, and it's just a quick walk over to it. We really loved exploring this and really felt like we had the park to ourselves here. Our strategy here today was to arrive bright and early and then explore from the back of the park to about the middle of the park and then take a midday break back at the hotel and then return in the late afternoon when temperatures cooled as well as crowds. Next up is the Sand Dune Arch. We really liked this one. You walk on a small trail, and the next thing you know, you're going through this little passageway, and that takes you into the area where the Sand Dune Arch is. It's this fun area with lots of things to climb, as well as the arch, and we really felt like we were in a different world here at the Sand Dune Arch. One thing I love about Arches National Park is the overall structure of it. There's one way in, there's one way out, there's one road really throughout the park. You can't get lost, and there's a really nice variety of trails. There are short trails, there are long trails, and everything in between. Next up is Delicate Arch. This is the famous arch that the park is known for. We decided not to hike to it, and instead we opted to do the viewpoint, which I felt was perfect for our family. The trail for it is about 3 miles, and it was 100 degrees and very crowded, so we opted out. Then we stumbled upon this historic homestead, which was cute, and then there was some petroglyphs nearby as well. By this point in the day, we're ready for our break, so we're heading towards the visitor center. We are going to pop into the visitor center and pick up our Junior Ranger booklets and scope out the gift shop as well. Oh, I almost forgot. We made sure to stamp our national passports too while we were in the visitor center. We headed back to the hotel, we worked on our Junior Ranger books, and we also went swimming for a bit before heading into downtown Moab. This town is really cool. We spend a lot of time visiting small towns across the U.S., and we never know what we're going to expect really, but Moab was vibrant. There was a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants, there was a lot of tourists, but it did not feel too crowded. One thing I want to note is that the rangers at the national park told me that the visitor center in downtown Moab is actually affiliated with the national parks. So they have all of the official items for both Arches and Canyonlands National Parks in the visitor center in downtown Moab. I also want to note, we originally were planning to camp. We had a camping reservation in Moab, and when I realized it was 100 degrees, we pivoted again and ended up staying at the Archway Inn, which we really liked. After our midday break, we head back into the park. We went back to the visitor center as well and finished the Junior Ranger program. We highly recommend Junior Ranger programs at every national park that we go to. Then we headed to the middle of the park in the windows section. We have the turret arch as well as the south window and the north window. This was probably the busiest part of the park, but as you can see, it's really not too bad at all, and we really liked this because it was an open section where, similar to the Badlands National Park, it's almost like an open hiking policy here, so we had a lot of fun exploring. You can see the girls kind of in the middle there having a lot of fun in the window section of Arches National Park. Next up is going to be the adjacent Double Arch Trail. This one was interesting. You can see that there's 2 arches there that connect in the middle, and this was, again, a really great part of the park. Finally, we go to the Park Avenue Trail. This one did not have an arch, But we really liked wrapping up our day here because it was different than the other trails that we did. You go down almost into a canyon. It's an in and out trail. So we went about a mile one way and then we turned around and took the trail back. Again, we had the whole place to ourselves here and it was a lot of fun. We wrapped up our day by ordering some pizza and hanging out back at the Archway Inn. Thank you for joining me and stay tuned to see what we're up to next.